Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. I have a Shuriken Sentai Ninninger review for you today. This is the Power Up Brace Chouzetsu Shyoubu Changer. As you can see, large picture of the brace slash changer here on the front of the box with a nice picture of Chouzetsu Ninninger, and it also shows how it connects to the Ninja Ichiban. On the top of the box, another cool picture. Again, just some more Chouzetsu Ninninger here. He's all over the place on this box. As well he should be. So back of the box kind of shows you the two functions that the toy has. Play with it on the brace, play with it on the Ninja Ichiban. Sadly, that's pretty much it. This thing is pretty cool and it's definitely big and colorful. But it doesn't do a whole lot, as we'll get into. So we'll get it out of the packaging and we'll take a closer look. Alright, so out of the packaging, it comes with everything shown here. This is obviously a wrist strap to go ahead and put through this. Just right through here, very simple. Slide it right through. You can see these two pieces are kind of meant for it to not move around so much. But yeah, that's it. This thing on its own does not do anything. There's no batteries in this. There's no sounds that come from this. This is just a piece of plastic that is meant to hold the base to activate sounds. Or I should say this is the base to hold the changer to activate sounds. So that's really all this does. As you can see, there's a button here which makes this tab in the middle pop up. And then to release it, you'll press these in and you can see it moves those two yellow pieces to release it. Just to show you, you cannot put normal Shuriken on here, and that is because there's a little tab. I'll try to zoom in. You can probably see them right here. There's a little tab right there and a little tab right there, and that will make it so that these cannot pop on there. They can kind of like connect on one side, but not on both sides. So don't try to mash them on there. You will probably break something, so be careful of that. Putting that off to the side for a moment. Here is the changer itself. As you can see, this is not technically a Shuriken. I mean, it has kind of the base of a Shuriken. Also, you can see the indents here and here for those tabs I just showed you, which is why that will fit and the others will not. There was a little pull tab in here that you just pull out to connect the batteries. Obviously, there's a speaker here. There's also an on and off switch right here. So you can see that turns on. Now if you just spin this, just kind of, if it's not connected to anything, it just makes that sound. Which is cool. I mean, this thing is definitely massive. I mean, to bring that Shuriken back in here, you can see it's definitely much larger to give the really cool like flame lion mane effect, which I like a lot. If you can see, it's just kind of empty under here. But I think it definitely looks good. You go ahead and just pop this guy on here. He'll click right in. As you can see, nothing happens just clicking it, but this red button will pop the tab up to hit the button as I showed you earlier. Then spin this. So as you can see, it announces the Chouzetsu Ranger, or Ninninger I should say, and has a cool lion sound. That's pretty much it though. If you spin it again, just does the same sound like it's not connected anymore, and if you hit the button again, you get this cool music again. So it's just going to change again. It really only makes that sound when you hit the button and spin it. To go ahead and remove it, press these in and pop this guy off. So it can tell, I guess, when it's connected to this, which is why it makes a different sound than just spinning it when it's not connected. But all in all, I think it's pretty neat. The lights and sounds all come out of this. So You don't need, I mean, I guess you need it for to make the changing sounds, but you don't ever need to replace batteries or anything in this. But we'll go ahead and check out the functionality this has with the Ichiban. Alright, so I got the Ichiban here. I have both of these turned on, I believe. Yes. Alright, you just go ahead, pop it right on like a normal shuriken. And you can see the lights and the kanji match up. So really, the Ichiban does not make any new sounds. All the new sounds come out of this. It just does its standard kind of... Like if you would connect anything, just to bring this back in and show you, it just makes that pulsating sound and then spin it. See how the lights just go out and then the sound comes out of this? That's the same thing that happens with this guy over here. So you just go ahead and pop it on. And you can hear it's just kind of doing that pulsating sound in the background while this is making its own sound. Then when you spin it, again, sounds are coming out of this. And then the lights just go dead on this while this finishes playing out the sound. Now if I were to spin it again, it's going to do the exact same thing, but now these aren't also lighting up. So basically this thing, when they made this, they kind of knew what this would do, so they had it work with it. But it doesn't really bring out any new sounds in the Ichiban. They each make their own sounds, they just kind of work in tandem. But I definitely like the fact that it covers the buttons and then all the lights line up. Kind of makes the blade look a little bit longer. I think that's cool. I definitely like it a lot. I like the sounds that this makes. And it spins very, very well. Kind of looks like a pinwheel. And then again, of course, just remove it like normal. Turn everything off. So that's pretty much all that does with the Ichiban. So pretty much has one sound with the Ichiban and then one sound with the changer. So I like this thing, I do. I just wish it did more. I definitely like the design of it. I do like the sounds that it makes. I think it's pretty cool how you can, you know, if you're a kid, it doesn't really work for me. My hand's too big, my arm's too big. But a kid can wear it on his arm, transfer it from his arm right to the sword, just like on the show, pretend like he's powering up. It does what it's supposed to. It's a fun toy to play with. I just wish it did more. For the price that it debuted at, which I don't remember offhand, but I feel like it was somewhere in the area of $30 American, it just seems like a lot. Now, batteries do come included, which is always nice, but it's just kind of a larger shuriken with the plastic brace, so I feel like 20 would have been, if it was 20, I feel like I would have been a lot happier with it. 30 is a bit much. So what I would say is, if you're looking to pick this thing up, see if it goes on sale. I would imagine by the end of Ninninger's run, a lot of their stuff is going to be on sale. I just think it's going to end up like ToQger, where by the end they were giving ToQger stuff away. I mean, it was so cheap. So I think it's a very cool toy. I do enjoy it. I just don't know if it's necessarily worth full retail price because it doesn't do a whole lot. But what it does is fun and it's cool. And I love the design of the giant lion head with the fiery mane. I think that's really cool. So my recommendation is to wait and see if you can find it on sale or clearance later on. But it is a fun toy. When you do get it, you'll have fun with it. It just doesn't do a whole lot. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know if you have it, you love it, you think it does enough, you wish it did more as well. I love to hear your opinions. So let me know what you think. Please like and share this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you've enjoyed this look at the Chouzetsu Shyoubu Changer from Kamen Rider, yeah, from Shuriken Sentai Ninninger. And thanks for watching.